Buenas a todos, este es otro video de Mass Effect 1. Espero que esta partida de la trilogía de Mass Effect sí la pueda terminar. La última vez llegamos bastante lejos, pero por alguna razón u otra dejé de grabar. Así que, bueno, esperemos que esto salga mejor. Como horriblemente se pudo ver en la parte 1, busco que estos videos tengan una duración de una hora, quizá pasada una hora. Eh, el video anterior no pasó, pero yo creo que fue más porque lo di como método de introducción a varias cosas. Esperemos que esta parte vaya más fluida. Advertencia de ya, antes de que lleguemos al minuto. Esta parte yo creo que va a ser muy enfocada en diálogos, ya que es Citadel, la primera parte, de investigar todo, darme una vuelta, hablar con todo el mundo y después empezar a hacer la misión principal. Y después de hacer la misión principal, tengo que volver a hablar con todo el mundo porque se activan más cosas, no sé, es un tema mío. Como dije, me gustaría que esto fuera como yo jugué el juego en su momento. Así que vamos a hacer lo que siempre hago, que es perder mucho el tiempo. Y probablemente Citadel va a ser dos partes. Entonces, ahí hay que ver cómo resulta. Pero bueno, eso. Ahora sin más, nada más que agregar, vamos a cargar nuestra partida guardada. No tiene más tiempo de juego, así que sumo que la partida guardada. Y diálogos, ok. Menos un poco de exploración no molesta. Hoy día sí estoy con un poco más de ánimo. Ayer también estaba muy cansado y era como ayer. La grabación anterior estaba un poco cansado, por eso estaba como medio, no puedo hablar mucho. Y igual no me gusta hablar durante los diálogos, así que igual no voy a hablar mucho aquí. Pero bueno. Entonces, lo primero que vamos a hacer, y lo que siempre me tengo que recordar, es que al finalizar la misión nosotros podemos rellenar el Medigel. Por eso gasté uno antes de terminar la misión. Aunque creo que no importa porque al partir la misión igual creo que tenemos todos la vida al máximo, así que muy bien. Ashley,
Hey,
diálogos.
Commander.
Sí, probablemente voy a estar callado un rato.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Mencionamos nuestra virtud. Chacuas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Si no mal recuerdo, estas son las únicas preguntas que se le hacen a Chacuas durante toda la partida. No recuerdo si tiene diálogos especiales. Y con diálogos especiales me refiero a si después de terminar una misión vamos a hablar con cierto personaje del juego, nos habla un poco acerca de la misión o acerca de un tema en específico. No recuerdo si en este juego específicamente pasa eso, pero vamos a probar. Yo sé que sí, estas preguntas siempre se mantienen y no cambian a lo largo del juego. De hecho, Chacuas, la evolución de Chacuas es como del 2 al 3.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Llega a la derecha, sí, está la taquilla de Shepard. Esta normalmente, no recuerdo cómo se llenaba esta taquilla. No es después de cada misión o de cada excursión. Se llena en momentos específicos, pero da muy buen loot en algunas ocasiones. En caso de que no dé loot, da omnigel. Está Kaidan. Aquí vienen un par de cosas de investigación. No. No. Ok, Kaidan. Un momento. Lo que sí, Anderson debe ser, si no uno de mis personajes favoritos, mi favorito dentro de los que no son directamente parte del escuadrón de Shepard en ninguno de los tres juegos. Debe ser mi personaje favorito, está muy bien escrito. En este juego aprendemos muchas cosas de él, en el 2 no tanto y en 3 un par más. Me gusta que los libros, mi libro favorito, Revelations, se enfoque en la historia de Anderson, y más adelante vamos a ver que ahí lo voy a describir. Y los bióticos también tienen muy buena historia. Al final es como que se dieron cuenta que irradiando con elementos cero, si no me equivoco, que creo que va a explicar mejor en un par de momentos, irradiando a un bebé mientras está en el vientre con elementos cero hace que sea biótico, pero tienen que ponerle implantes y esos implantes producen un montón de problemas súper serios, a los que se denominan L2 o L3, ya son como la versión mejorada. Veamos qué dice Kaidan. Excelente, me acordaba de que Kaidan te responde así la mitad del juego. Esta es la cubierta de... Oh, verdad que todavía no es de nosotros.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Sigue sin ser de nosotros, pero más adelante sí. Un pequeño spoiler. ¿Puedo bajar acá? No hay ningún sentido que baje acá ahora. Y hay uno. Hay un mod que elimina todas estas como transiciones de ascensor. ¿Sería el momento perfecto para que se escuche? No, muy bien. Claro, los
Hey,
oficiales
Commander.
siniestros.
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Bueno, aquí lo que queríamos comprar sea esto, lo cual cuesta 200, así que sí. Nos da un espacio más para las granadas y un espacio más para los botiquines. Pero acá la mayor ventaja de eso, de poner licencia y todo eso, es que más adelante, cuando pasa algo, nos dan una licencia especial después de cierto nivel que da armas muy rotas, muy rotas. Esto es lo que quería ver si es que el ingeniero Adams tiene algo que decir.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander. Shame
Sí.
about Jenkins, Commander.
Hay un mod que elimina las transiciones de ascensor y puedo entender el porqué, sobre todo en la ciudadela, en Citadel. Pero nada, como para mí es parte de este juego, como intentaron esconder las cargas. Hay que recordar que este juego es de 2007, 2008, donde no sé si todavía existían los discos duros SSD y la 360 tenía como 16 GB de capacidad máxima. Creo que no sé, está bien el otro lado. Muy bien.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Jokers. Cinemática.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Sure is peaceful here.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Y esta es Citadel, donde probablemente voy a pasar como 1 hora solamente en este maldito lugar. Yo creo que es más un problema mío, como quizá lo vamos a descubrir. Pero... aquí tenemos una misión, si no mal recuerdo. Pero el tema es que, claro, hay cosas que se activan ahora y cosas que se activan después. Prefiero darme 1000 vueltas e ir activando todo mientras sale antes que ir haciendo las cosas como por su lugar. Así que vamos, acá tenemos los Volus y los Zerkor.
All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Lo que me gusta de los Elcors es que, claro, son una raza que no puede transmitir emociones a través de la voz. Creo que a través de sus expresiones tampoco. Por lo tanto, claro, tienes que describir qué es lo que están diciendo. Si están enojados, tienen que decir con enojo. Y después dicen lo que tienen que decir. Perdón por... Estoy un poquito enfermo. Y por eso me gustan tanto. Hay varios cosas de los cercos que es como... Y se me había olvidado algo que iba a decir. Sí, se me olvidó. Vamos a hablar con el embajador Volus.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus, when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Ya recordé lo que iba a decir, que es un meme muy grande dentro de Mass Effect, el tema de que Shepard sea tan inquisitivo en este juego. Y como, ¿por qué esto? ¿Por qué esto otro? ¿Quién eres tú? Y lo dice de una forma tan... ¿cómo se podría decir? Tan directa como... casi sin emoción, que es como... Jesus. Los bolus. Pensé que aquí te explicaban de por qué los bolus tienen que estar en estos trajes y como con estos respiradores. No recuerdo quién explicaba eso. Creo que aparecía en el códice, lo voy a revisar por si acaso.
The L Corps, the Volus are a
No,
member
voces.
species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world...
Claro, leyendo un poco rápido para no tener que escuchar ese diálogo. Los bolus, para ellos el oxígeno normal es tóxico y sin los trajes prácticamente como que sus carnes se abren. Entonces, claro, como mismo dijo Dean Corlack, no son muy bien dotados, pero sí tienen un muy buen manejo para lo que son las transacciones. Y están en esta primera misión secundaria.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Ok, seguimos avanzando en esta gran odisea. Ya llevamos media hora, no te lo creo. ¡Oh, no! Ay. Entonces yo creo que voy a separarlo en dos partes. Una es la parte de acción, o sea, de diálogos, y la otra parte va a ser de lo que estamos, o sea, de acción. Que no es lo que estamos haciendo ahora.
I should be going now.
No vale la pena. Se supone que Avina es como nuestro tutorial para investigar el presidium, pero nada. Ok, aquí. Acá hay una computadora que podemos hackear, si no me equivoco.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Todos estos robots.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
No, y aquí todavía creo que no se activa la misión. No vamos a entrar acá. Sí, no, sí. What the fuck? Vamos a hacer un guardado rápido. Oh shit, no sé cuál es el guardado rápido. Muy bien. Controles. ¿Está el último? Oh shit, no tiene guardado rápido. Acá está, F6. Ahí está. Sí, creo que hay un computador que también se puede hackear. Sí. El siguiente mensaje es transmitido desde una cuenta no rastreable a varios destinatarios de Stranex. Se autoriza realizar una monitorización más exhaustiva. Compañero biótico ha sido seleccionado para recibir esta transmisión a causa de nuestros problemas en común. Pocos nos comprenden y menos aún nos toleran. Debemos resistir juntos. Debemos construir nuestro nuevo mundo. Ven, únete a nosotros en el cúmulo Hawking Eta. Solo si actuamos como un solo ser podremos corregir las injusticias sufridas por nuestro colectivo. Oh no. El juego se ve precioso con los mods. Aunque también la versión definitiva también se ve muy bonito. Este personaje en específico.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres? They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Me gusta, que me encanta cómo Shepard es tan denso que como, no, sí, cuéntame acerca de tu investigación que estás haciendo en este exacto momento. De la forma más vacía posible.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Sí.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girl. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
No sana, creo que no nos habla hasta que hemos hecho.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Esta es otra visión secundaria. El barman.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points?
What's going on around
Well,
here?
you found across the bridge. You'll If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below.
Y
So
al
long,
final es como una
Commander.
explicación de varias
Have a
cosas.
pleasant
Aquí
day.
debería haber esta. Creo que lo voy a hacer fuera de cámara. Hay una misión secundaria que ahí vamos a ver en su momento, que es encontrar como todas estas criaturas verdes, como arañitas verdes, y que siempre me pierdo. Así que yo creo que probablemente lo voy a hacer fuera de grabación para aligerar la carga, porque normalmente siempre me pierdo en esa búsqueda. Hay mods también, los vi por ahí, pero nada, no, como dije, no me gusta poner nada que se entrometa con el juego, a excepción de que sea un parche para arreglar bugs o errores de juego que no sean tan invasivos. Es interesante como el correr, siento que no me da más velocidad, sino que da más FOV. Y se ve como que estuviera corriendo más rápido, pero vamos a partir desde acá, nos damos la vuelta. No sé si la submisión de la consorte funciona ahora o funciona después de haber visitado el consejo, no recuerdo bien, pero se puede comprobar. Ah.
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
What do you do here, Nolina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek... But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in... 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name, and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Yep.
Nalina. Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Un salariano.
This is my first time.
I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Luz. Un par de notas. Creo que es primera vez que vemos una Asari de cerca. Las Asari son como la raza más inteligente y se podría decir que es como la raza dominante de la Vía Láctea en este universo de Mass Effect. Debido a que tienen biótica natural. Y la verdad como que tienen muchos rangos de Asari. Es bastante loco y se va a demostrar mejor mientras vayamos avanzando en los juegos. Pero veamos ahora qué quiere Shaira.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Ay. Me recuerda una vez que me pasó algo similar a mí. Y después de terminar el trabajo, me patearon. Así que... No confío mucho en Shaira.
Take a seat if you like. It may be a while.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable.
Ok, ¿qué sigue? Ir explorando lo que sigue. Ya llevamos 45 minutos. Jesus Christ. Voy a intentar dejarlo de 1 hora y media. What the fuck. De 1 hora y cuarto. 15 minutos.
Hard to believe the Krogan were once seen as the saviors of the galaxy.
Vamos a ver si puedo terminar todo el diálogo de Citadel y después simplemente hacer la escena de acción y salir de Citadel. Entonces, veamos si es que con 1 hora y cuarto me da el tiempo.
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
Te odio, Kid. Es gracioso para mí como Ashley es increíblemente bien pensado y bien, muy buen personaje en este juego. Y Kaidan no. No lo encuentro para nada interesante en este juego. Mientras que Mass Effect 3 es al revés. Kaidan es bastante interesante y Ashley es como que tiene una línea de diálogo y listo. Ese es todo su personaje. Wow. No, esto es como Hanar. No recuerdo si aquí había algo, no. También, primera vez que vemos los Hanar. También me gusta mucho esta raza. Wow, what? Es mi idea, vi como un águila atravesarlo por ahí. What the fuck? Me gustan mucho los Hanar. Creo que es una muy buena raza del terror del anime. Por no nombrar la otra versión. Cómo hablan y cómo se expresan lo encuentro demasiado genial.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
No, te lo pregunto.
This one's. Please take time to examine
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Ok, acá no recuerdo que siempre te vendieran muy buenos ítems, pero venden las licencias.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one.
Son armaduras para personajes que no tenemos todavía.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one.
Pero aquí sí podemos comprar mejoras, lo cual no recuerdo si en otros lados podemos comprar mejoras igual. No recuerdo si en el vendedor que está en nuestra nave podemos comprar mejoras ahí, no lo recuerdo, pero sí recuerdo que por eso normalmente uno se pasa por acá es para ver qué mejoras tiene. Porque aunque no lo crean, las mejoras son una parte muy importante, por lo menos yo lo veo así. Barlagón. Sí, igual tenemos que volver a hablar con él por temas de misión.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Barlaón aparece en 3 también, no recuerdo si aparece en 2, porque en 2 razones no visitamos mucho la ciudadela. Y las partes que visitamos normalmente son las partes bajas, no el presidium. No sé si esto es el presidium. Sí, ¿no? Alguien me corregirá. Si es que alguien ve este video. Jesus Christ.
Anyone else hear that low hum? Sounds like it's coming from that statue. Makes my teeth tingle.
You know, art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Oh.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers.
Veamos acá. No sé si está la... No, todavía no está la misión secundaria. No hay mucho que hacer. Poder darse una vuelta es como... Yo creo que no podemos viajar a los distritos todavía. No. Así que a seguir la misión principal. Con casi una hora de no haber hecho nada más que diálogos. Increíble.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Y aquí está uno de los primeros ascensores y el motivo de por qué existe un mod para eliminar estos ascensores.
The council isn't gonna ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Igual le tengo cariño porque de hecho es una parte... Oh, no, ¿por qué se cortó justo? ¡Ah, Bad Boy! Uf. Yo tengo un dibujo de Garrus, un regalo de Garrus, un Funko-Pop de Garrus que me costó mucho encontrarlo. Así que... excelente. Bad Boy.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Why?
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Me gusta mucho Garrus. Y en Mass Effect 2 me gusta el desarrollo de personaje, más no el personaje en sí, porque De ahí viene el meme de calibraciones, que lo vamos a explicar cuando lleguemos a Mass Effect 2. Y en Mass Effect 3 sí me gusta el desarrollo general que tiene Garrus. Es uno de los más interesantes, bien explicados de la trilogía. Maldita sea, no sé por qué estoy tan enfermo en el momento. Ahí sí, como que me resfrié de la nada. Fucker. No sé si puedo hablar con Kahoku ahora.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the counselor's assistants. Commander.
No, todavía no. Después de como una nota para mí mismo, quizá en futuras partidas de Mass Effect 1.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining
Em,
the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus?
Es hacer primero esta parte de la misión y después empezar a investigar. Creo que eso sería mucho mejor que lo que acabo de decir. Pero como le dije al principio del video, lo estoy haciendo como normalmente lo hacía cuando jugaba este juego casi 24/7 justo con el 2 y el 3. Así que muy bien. Ya estamos descubriendo cómo mejorar lo que alguna vez hice. Ahora viene mucho diálogo, así que prepárense.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Me gustaría responder esto, pero no. Estamos haciendo la ruta de Paragón. Así que sé que en los comentarios me van a poner que hay algunas de estas opciones que no te suman ni restan, pero no sé, me gusta mantener un Shepard consistente.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that C-Sec investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in C-Sec who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Un poco de eso se trata el libro de Revelaciones, que es un poco lo que nos explica el pasado de Anderson con Saren, y por eso yo lo encuentro tan entretenido. Y claro, en esa misión lo que se explica un poco es que Anderson estaba con Saren porque estaban destruyendo una celda batariana que quería destruir, o no me acuerdo muy bien. Y estaban intentando rescatar a un personaje que después sale en Mass Effect 3. El tema es que, claro, Saren empezó a poner bombas por todos lados, a hacerle explotar, muchos inocentes murieron. Y Anderson se escapó por la nada misma junto con este personaje, que no recuerdo cómo se llamaba. ¿Kaylee Sanders? Sí, Sanders. Y al final, claro, esta también era como lo que vimos al principio, que era como Shepard con un espectro intentando ver si podía entrar a los espectros. Esto era lo mismo. Anderson con Saren en el espectro, intentando ver si podía entrar a los espectros. Y al final no. Y al punto en que la antecesora de... o sucesor, no, antecesora de Udina, la embajadora, tuvo que salirse del cargo, si no mal recuerdo, por culpa de ese incidente. Entonces, por eso me gusta mucho el libro, porque es una parte importante del lore, es muy entretenido el libro también, como para leerlo por sí solo. Y complementa el juego más que intentar de recapitular cosas del juego, cosas así. Y una historia que como, ¿por qué Anderson y Saren se conocen de antes? Aquí está. Por eso me gusta mucho. Y ya pasamos la hora, así que voy a intentar hacer todos los diálogos lo más rápido posible. Maldita sea.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Me gusta Anderson, y por eso una de las cosas de que me gusta tanto del Capitán Anderson es porque es un personaje que obviamente está por el lado del bien, pero tiene sus propias convicciones y su propia forma de mirar el mundo. No es como, oh sí, soy el capitán bueno. Está buscando el bien, busca hacer el bien, pero aún así tiene convicciones propias, según miradas del mundo propias, que hacen que no sea tan, oh sí, soy el capitán buenísimo.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals, people who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Tenemos virtud. Bueno, voy a dejarlo hasta acá para cumplir lo que yo mismo me propuse. lamentablemente igual nos quedan varios diálogos y varias misiones, así que la tercera parte yo creo que va a ser igual de densa. Se los prometo, una vez saliendo de Ciudadela y todos sus malditos diálogos dándose vueltas en círculo, de verdad que el juego se pone bastante bueno. Así que eso, muchas gracias por ver. Nos vemos en la parte 3 y nada, que tengan un excelente día. Saludos.